Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome to my first half analysis of the Timberwolves and the Wizards game. So, this was going to just be a ref rant, because the reffing has been just... oh, it's been frustrating, the refs. First of all, with the refs. See, we let them shoot a high percentage, which we can't allow. But whenever we did get stops, the ref would blow the whistle for a very late foul call. We'd play good defense, we'd get the rebound, we'd push it up court, we'd be up court, and then they'd call foul and we'd have to go back and they'd shoot. I don't understand that. The refs are just very inconsistent, very one-sided. Whenever we get a stop, there's a whistle. Whenever we make a good play, there's a whistle. It just doesn't make any sense. It's always a late whistle too, so we have no chance to even, we're like, oh, okay, good stop. It's like, oh, whistle, go back. Oh, well, that's not gonna give you any motivation to keep going forward. It doesn't help when the refs are against you. We're up by 7 points and then there's 3 bad calls in a row and the game's tied. Well, what can you do about that? You can't do anything about that. That's the ref's fault. So, I mean, I guess this has kind of become a ref rant, but not as bad as one that I would have done if I didn't calm myself down. But the refs just gotta do better. The refs that are reffing the game, they're notorious for being bad refs, so can't really expect anything to happen. Other than that, we do need to play better defense. We need to not let them get easy shots inside. We can't let them shoot over 55% from the field. We gotta close out on shooters. The only one that looks like they're playing any defense is Towns a little bit. I haven't seen Wiggins too much, so I can't comment on that. Tyus Jones is playing amazing this game. He's doing everything he needs to do. He's playing good defense, but then getting called for a foul. Just because there's one time where he had his hand on the ball, and then the guy struggled to go up for a shot, and then went down. The guy looked at the ref. Oh, made a call at that point. So the refs they have egos, and they don't want to be intimidated. But then when the player looks at them the wrong way, then they're like, okay, foul call. But then at the end of the half, Towns gets hit in the side of the jaw with his shoulder, and no call, no monitor, no, because with the reffing this year, it would be flagrant 2, like 5-game ejection. But like, he would probably get kicked out of the game if they went and looked back at that, but they couldn't because they didn't call foul on it to begin with. So other than that, Tyus Jones has been playing really good. He's pushing the pace, he's making good passes, he's playing good defense, he's doing everything he normally does, except this game he's pushing the pace, getting past the defense, and getting easy layups a little bit more than he usually does. I mean, I think he usually only does it when he finds a lane to go through. So, but other than that, I didn't see too much in the first half that we could really do better, because of course the refs, it's hard to win a game when the refs are just calling a bad game. It's quite hard to do anything when the refs are just all against you. I know the foul shots weren't very even at all, so yeah, there's not much we can do. I mean, in the second half, play a little bit of better defense. Hopefully the refs can kind of be better. I'd say let Tyus Jones play a little bit more. Him and Teague on at the same time might work out decent. Bielitsa's not having the best game, so we might be able to switch him with Wiggins. So a starting lineup of Tyus, Teague, Wiggins, Taj, and Cat, I think would be very good to start, and it would be a good matchup against the Wizards, especially since they don't have John Wall, who can just abuse anyone on defense. So that's the only things I can see that we can change. But I mean, all we have to do is play like we can, play some defense, get a nice run going, and then hopefully tie the game up and win the game. Desperation, we need to play desperation. So I can really say. So anyways, that's the first half recap and analysis for the Timberwolves and Wizards game, and I'll see you afterwards with the post game recap. Peace out.